Welcome to part 2 of our 2019 Cookie Program Troop Cookie Manager presentation. In this section, we'll focus on smart cookies. Before you begin, we recommend that you have a copy of the 2019 Troop Cookie Manager Handbook with you as you review the webinars. Printed handbooks are available at our offices in Kansas City, St. Joseph, or Topeka, or you can download a copy by visiting GSKSMO.org. Go to Cookies Plus, then go to For Troops, and then the cookie training link. When you scroll to the bottom, you'll find the handbook posted there. Smart Cookies is the web-based program provided by the baker that we use to manage the cookie program. Please keep in mind that this program has been set up for over 40 councils and may reference things like districts that don't apply to us. If you have a question about anything in Smart Cookies, please reach out to us by emailing cookies@gsksmo.org. As the management tool, we use Smart Cookies to place all orders of products and recognition. We manage all inventory in Smart Cookies, and we track all girl and troop finances. Smart Cookies requires a login or a username and a password. If you were a 2018 user, you should still be able to log into the system. This applies to volunteers and girls. New users for 2019 will also need a username and password. In order for you to get the registration email, you need to be listed in our main Girl Scout registration system as the Troops Cookie Manager, and you need to complete this action by November 18th. As the Troop Cookie Manager, you should be a currently registered and background checked volunteer. If you are not currently registered, please visit our website, GSKSMO.org, and click the Volunteer Now button at the bottom of the page. Register for the current Girl Scout year, and when you do so, add the role of Troop Cookie Manager. If you're currently registered, you can simply go to our webpage and click My GS, sign in, click your member profile, and under your name, click Add a Role. List Troop Cookie Manager as your role. If Troop Cookie Manager is not listed for both new and returning volunteers, email us at cookies@gsksmo.org with your troop number, your name, and that you should be the Troop Cookie Manager. We'll take it from there and make sure it gets added. New users will receive an email from Smart Cookies that will allow you to set up your own password. You'll get a cookiegram prior to receiving that email, giving you a heads up that it's on its way and showing you what to look for. Once you receive the cookiegram, if the time frame has passed in which you were supposed to receive the email from no reply at abcsmartcookies.com, email us at cookies@gsksmo.org or contact your service unit product sales manager. We will be able to help you at that time. Always include your name, your email address, and the troop number when emailing cookies@gsksmo.org or your SUPSM. Let's go over a few tips about Smart Cookies. When you sign into Smart Cookies, one of the things that the system does not do is refresh itself. So the first thing you want to do once you sign in is to click the recycle symbol on your troop dashboard and refresh your dashboard. When the recycle symbol is clicked, it disappears, and a few seconds later you should get a pop-up that tells you that the dashboard has been refreshed. If the recycle symbol shows back up while you're working, you don't have to click it, but you can. Just make sure you do it the first thing when you log in. Chrome is the preferred browser, but it should work on any browser you have. Any mistakes that you make in Smart Cookies can be fixed, so if you make a mistake, simply email us with details at cookies@gsksmo.org. We ask that you not try to fix mistakes yourself. And your total on hand should not be negative at the end of the season, but during the cookie program, you'll see that number fluctuate from a positive number to 0 to a negative number and any other version of that. And that's okay during the program. At the end of the program, when you check out with your service unit product sales manager, if they notice that that number is either positive or negative, they'll have a few questions for you about it, and we'll follow up with you at that time. Smart Cookies can also be accessed on your smartphone or tablet. You can either download the Smart Cookies app or you can go through your browser on your smartphone or tablet. You can also access video library links both on Smart Cookies and GSKSMO.org, and we want you to keep an eye out for cookies for next steps and printable instructions. If you were a volunteer last year and your troop number hasn't changed, as we mentioned before, your username and password will be the same. You can log into Smart Cookies and you can take a look at the girls in your troop. Only the girls who were registered in 2017-18 will be listed, so anyone who's new to your troop will not be listed until we upload the girls later in November after Thanksgiving. If you have a girl who's listed but didn't return to Girl Scouts this year, you can delete her by clicking the trash can icon. While it's not shown here, once you log in, you'll see a trash can icon just to the right of the pencil icon in the far column. Click the trash can, you'll be asked to confirm the deletion, and then you can confirm and she will be deleted. If the girl returns to your troop, you can simply manually add her back in, or we will get her uploaded in the system. We upload in Smart Cookies twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if a girl is registered as a Girl Scout on a Friday, she will show up in Smart Cookies the following Tuesday after our upload is completed and processed. Please do not fill in any information that you don't know the answer to. The main area that will be blank is the GSUSAID column. Those numbers will fill in, and we ask you that you allow us to do that. If a girl ends up being listed twice, we also ask that you allow us to correct that. Email us the details at cookies@gsksmo.org, including the girl's name and your troop number. If you're a new user to Smart Cookies, you'll receive your login information after Thanksgiving weekend. No matter when you log in for the first time, we suggest you click around the page and check that troop list. You can add girls who are missing. Please don't try to fix the double entries. And remember that registered in Smart Cookies is not the same as registered for the Girl Scout year. Now let's spend a minute talking about the Smart Cookies for Girls portal. The Smart Cookies platform allows girls to have their own version of Smart Cookies where they can set goals, they can take orders electronically, they can track those customer orders, marking them both delivered and or sold. They can check on their progress towards our recognition program. If they want to upload a video of themselves to send to their customers, they may. They can create e-cards to send to customers. We'll talk a little bit more about them in a minute. And they can access Smart Cookies on the desktop and mobile devices as they wish. Please keep in mind that the portal for girls does not talk to the portal for the troops. This is a version of their paper order card in electronic form. So let's talk a little bit more about the Smart Cookies portal for girls. This is an area where troop cookie managers and caregivers can get confused, so bear with me as we go through the details. Part of what a girl can do in her portal is send emails to her friends and family asking for orders. When the emails are sent, everyone receives a link for direct ship ordering. Direct ship ordering allows the customer to click a link, place an order, pay with a credit card, choose the type of shipping that they want, and their cookies are shipped out to them automatically. There are no further actions needed by the troop or the girl for anyone to get credit. Both the troop gets credit in the form of proceeds and the girl gets credit for the sale towards her recognition program. Families can also choose to send their friends a link for girl delivery. You must toggle the switch in order for the customer to get the girl delivery link. Girl delivery allows the customer to place an order. They are not asked to pay. The girl must get that order from the system, and much like any order that she would get on her paper order card, has to get the cookies from the troop, deliver the cookies, collect payment, and return that payment to the troop. A girl delivery order is exactly the same as taking an order on a paper order card. So again, the parents must choose to send the customer that option. That way we know that we are letting our families choose exactly how they want to work the cookie program. And if there's somebody they want to contact, but they don't want to deliver the cookies in person for whatever reason, it allows them to reach out to them and ask to order through the direct ship method. Girls are not emailed when a customer places an order, even if it is girl delivery. So if you do send the girl delivery link, it's important that the caregiver and the girls log back into the Smart Cookie portal for the girls and make sure that there aren't any orders or to see the orders that might have been placed. Caregivers are also not notified when a customer places an order of either kind. So if you want to make sure you thank anyone who places a direct ship order, you also want to log back in to take a look at that information. And leaders and troop cookie managers are not notified when a girl enters an order in the system or if a customer places an order. So again, for girl delivery, in order to capture that information, the caregiver and or the girl have to log back into the system and then communicate that information just like a regular in-person order. For girls to access Smart Cookies, they must be added and sent an email. We will send girls at the beginning of December, and prior to sending the email link for them to set themselves up, we'll send everybody a cookiegram. If the girl was in the system for the 2017-18 school year, they should still be in the system. Girl logins or usernames must be different than volunteer logins or usernames, even when the girl and the volunteer are in the same family. So if you are a troop cookie manager and you have a Girl Scout in the program, your login for Smart Cookies or your username must be different than your girls. You can use the same email that you use to log in to set up your daughter's account, and you can use the same password. If you have any questions about any of this, please reach out to us. Any customer in the United States can order cookies through the direct ship method. There is a surcharge for orders that are sent to APO and PPO mailboxes, as well as addresses in Alaska and Hawaii. But for orders that are being shipped to the continental 48 states, our council is picking up half of the cost of the regular shipping cost. There's no action needed. There's no discount code. The customer will see this discount when they place their order. Direct ship orders count the same as any other order, so girls and troops will earn the same credits and proceeds. And troops and troop cookie managers do not have to do anything when it happens. If a customer places a direct ship order, the troop is automatically credited and the girl is automatically credited for the sale. Another new feature for 2019 is the Smart Cookies gift box. Customers receiving the direct ship link can choose to order a gift box that they can then send to a friend or family member as a gift. They can choose 5 packages of cookies of any assortment they would like. The cookies are placed in a gift box with some packaging. The gift cube itself is approximately 10 by 10 inches big. It will also include a personalized note. That box is then placed in a plain cardboard box and shipped to the recipient. An additional charge of $4.95 will apply. An app is available for the Smart Cookie portal as well for girls. Simply visit your app store and search for Smart Cookies Mobile. There is an app for cupboard managers in Smart Cookies, and families do not want to download that version. Please look for the icon with the pink background. And remember, Smart Cookies does not talk to the troop dashboard or to the troop leader or troop cookie manager. Just to review, let's go over the difference between girl delivery and direct ship emails. If a customer is sent a girl delivery email, it means that the customer will place an order, the girl will deliver the cookies, no payment is requested of the customer, the girl must collect it. And again, the girl must get the cookies from her troop, just like she took an order from a neighbor on her paper order card. If a customer receives a direct ship link and places an order, they'll be asked to pay online and the cookies will be shipped immediately. No action is needed by the girl, the troop, or anybody else. It's automatically uploaded to the system. Now that we've reviewed Smart Cookies, let's talk about your next steps. First, we want you to try to log in. If you were a 2018 user, you can log in now. Use your 2018 username and password. If you're a 2019 user, hang tight. That registration email is coming after Thanksgiving, but we need you to make sure that you add the Troop Cookie Manager role to your profile by November 18th. Visit GSKSMO.org/mygs to make sure that you can add the Troop Cookie Manager role to your profile. You also want to order product sales, deposit materials, supplies. If you're in a Bank of America area, you'll visit GSKSMO.org/cookies+, or you can visit your SUPSM if you are not in a Bank of America served area. And then also your Service Unit Product Sales Manager will have your troop supplies and girl supplies. This includes permission slips, receipt books, money envelopes, girl order cards, recognition worksheets, and lemonades. Every year, the baker provides a package of cookies, one per troop, for the girls to sample, and this year's variety is lemonades. There's approximately 15 lemonades in a package, so if you have more than 15 girls, you may have to cut the cookies up in order for everybody to have a bite. So we've reviewed Smart Cookies and mentioned that's where you'll order cookies, but how do you get cookies? Now that we've talked about how to access Smart Cookies and how the girls can use the Smart Cookies portal, let's talk about how troops get cookies. Most troops place an initial order. This is the first order for the troop, and we suggest you place enough cookies to get you through second week of February. This order is due in the system by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, January 13th, and these cookies are delivered in early February to a location that your Service Unit Product Sales Manager will let you know about. If you are having problems placing your initial order and are struggling with the system and can't get a hold of us because it's perhaps 9 o'clock on Sunday night, simply email us at the cookies email address with the details of what the issue is, your troop number, and how we can get a hold of you the next day. And then go to bed. We don't want anybody wasting time being upset or frustrated with the system. Let us help you the next day. We'll have time to do that. If you need to place additional orders throughout the season, you can do so by placing what's called a planned order. It's called a planned order because you're planning to pick it up from a cupboard. These orders are due on Sunday at 9 p.m. and the first order can be placed on February 10th. Make sure that your parents understand that that's the first time that you can get additional cookies. You don't want to give your extras away if you're having a booth before the cookie cupboards open. Cookie cupboards are locations where you pick up planned orders. Some of you will be assigned to a council cupboard, and some of your service units have their own cupboards. You'll be able to tell where you're assigned when you place your planned order, and your Service Unit Product Sales Manager might be able to tell you as well. If it is not council-led, it is volunteer-led, and we want to remind you that those volunteers often have full-time jobs and have specific hours that they work. So please keep them in mind that they are a volunteer.